Hello producers, it's Ozgun here and welcome to the channel. So in this tutorial, I like to show you several plugins that you actually use in your production, and we are starting with ZL Equalizer. So this plugin is a FabFilter Pro Q3 free alternative, and I think it's as good as the FabFilter Pro Q3. So the interface is pretty similar. They inspired a lot from FabFilter. It's not as smooth as that one, but it's still doing the exact same job. So just like the FabFilter, you can double click this side to get, a low cut, and you can get a high cut, or maybe you can click here and get a peak. You want to change it, for example, this one to a shaft. It's like exactly same as the Pro Q3. And yeah, as I said, not as smooth as that, but still very, very decent EQ. So with this EQ, you can also have a dynamic band. There are not many EQs, free EQs that has the dynamic band function, but ZL EQ just got it. So again, just with the middle scroll, you can tweak the frequency curve like this, 2 points. And then, for example, let's listen something. So let's say we want to dynamic EQ this area. All I need to do is just click this icon and it automatically activates the dynamic band. This outer ring determines how much we are allowing it to reduce or, upward compression, this frequency. We can make it more narrow. Or just like the opposite, wide. So this one is pretty nice, guys. It has like tons of features that is very similar to the FabFilter. I didn't test this match feature, but I think it's for EQ matching. But as I said, I didn't test this one. Other than that, you can check the phasing. You can put it linear phase and zero latency, some stuff like that. And you can resize it how you like it. So I think this is a must-have plugin. If you are seeking for some FabFilter Pro Q3 alternative, this one is very good to go. So guys, for the second one, this is not an FX plugin. This is a synth plugin from Universal Audio. This is a very nice analog sounding synth. So you have like basses, pads, leads, whatever you are searching for an analog synth, and it's very easy to program your own sounds as well. Pretty nice sounds. And also I was just exploring the plugin before I shoot the video, and I come up with something like this. So even out of the box, the plugin sounds pretty nice and pretty close to a real analog device. So if you're searching for something analog and something straightforward, you should definitely check this one out. So guys, the next plugin is called S-Doubler. So doubler is a very nice effect when you are trying to make a mono narrow sound more wide. Let me show you how it sounds. So this is the dry version of a vocal.
Run away with me just one more night.
And this is the FX version.
Run away with me just one more night.
So it's basically adding some kind of detuned layers in the back of the track. So it sounds super wide and super deep. And also you can adjust all the parameters from here. If you want them less detuned and more upfront, you can do it like this.
Run away with me just one more night. Tell me, can you see the open sky? Let's pretend to be not only friends for the weekend.
Even you can tweak the EQs, you can do tons of stuff with it. And also there are some good presets that you can try. And I think the user interface is very friendly and so easy to use. If you are searching for a doubler, just go for this one. The next plugin I'm gonna show it from, actually the next two plugins are from Baby Audio. So they have several freebies that you can download. The first one was this one, Magic Switch. So this plugin is a chorus plugin and this is just doing the chorus effect, similar to doubler, but I think the algorithm of the chorus is a little bit different than it. And straightforward plugin because it only has one knob, turn on and off, and a dry wet knob. So let me show how it sounds.
Run away with me just one more night. Tell me, can you see the open sky? Let's pretend to be not only friends for the weekend. Run away with me tonight.
I think that's pretty nice. You can probably make a nice combination with S doubler and with this chorus, and let's try that. Maybe we can start with S doubler in the beginning and then we can just put the switch afterwards.
Run away with me just one more night. Tell me, can you see the open sky? Let's pretend to be not only friends for the week.
I like this sweet spot.
Run away with me just one more night.
Yeah guys, you can process your vocals for stereo widening in a nice way with these plugins. So the next one is Magic Dice, and maybe I can show this one. I just prepared some synth. Yeah, maybe I can show this one over this sound. So the Magic Dice has like reverb, chorus, I don't know, maybe flanger, delay, some kind of effects in it. You just roll the dice and it comes with a random combination, and then whenever you roll the dice you will get something slightly different than the previous one. And the mix knob, you can adjust how much effects do you want on your sound. I don't know how it's gonna sound. Let's start with zero mix and I'm gonna give a mix so we can hear how the effects sounding. So currently this one has even like a reverse delay reverb. Let's roll the dice once more. Maybe we can use some slower MIDI so we can hear the effect of the plugin. So I think rolling the dice and getting some random effect combination is pretty unique and pretty fun to explore. So I think if you are searching for some fun while you're producing, you should also check Magic Dice as well. And the last plugin for today's video is Oscope. That's an oscilloscope plugin. You can just monitor the kick, the bass, you know, the amplitude of the sound, and you can resize the window, which is very nice. You can see the loudness meter in here. So for the paid version, you also have the sidechain option, and I think in the paid version, you can separate the channels. You know, you can put the kick to the top, the bass to the bottom. You can do some stuff like that. But even the free version is very nice. So let me show how it looks. That's pretty nice. It shows the left and right channels. You have an option to make the waveform more fat or more thin. If you want to see more detail, you can just thin mode. If you want overlook, you can go fat look. Let's see what this does. And you can measure the bars with this knob. And this one is like, how long do you want this visual to be? So I had only one bar. If I put it, for example, 4 bars. So we can monitor longer waveforms. Also, let's make the way to the bass. Yeah, guys, as you see, you can even check if there are some phase cancellation in here, etc. So for a free plugin, I think this is worth to download as well. Yeah, guys, today that was it. I showed you several free plugins that you can actually use in your productions. If you know more plugins or if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. I can make another video featuring the plugins that you recommended. And yeah, guys, today that was it. See you on the next video. Bye bye.